I went through a 5-week stretch where I didn't actually start my car. Don't do that. My battery died and I had to get a new battery. So I learned not to do that anymore. But I love walkable areas. And so I can walk to my dentist, my doctor, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, a few museums, many restaurants. I go to Piedmont Park. I go to Botanical Gardens. One of the things I love about this area, the Garden District, is these small little neighborhood parks. And I've got one right in front of the house. When I first recognized how old the house was, that it was built in 1920 originally, and that was one of the things that really drew me to this particular house, even though it had its problems. I just love the location. You can't upgrade that. I knew I was taking on something that was more challenging than any home I had purchased before. After talking to the inspector, it became clear that I had quite a lot of work to do if I wanted to make sure that the home was going to both be as livable as possible and more robust. And I was willing to do it because I thought the location and the combination of the location and the house together presented such an interesting opportunity. I bought the home in 2023, in August of 23. The three things that were kind of the most important / expensive things that have been done to the house since was the foundation, the structural reinforcement, including electrical and plumbing. The kitchen was its own pretty substantial project, and then, of course, flooring. Even though this is an original 1920 home, I would say, having gone through all of the foundational structural improvements, that it is now a robust, basically low maintenance to no maintenance home. When it comes to the kitchen, what I really enjoy is how easy it is to work with other people. So that impressed me, even though it doesn't look giant. I wound up picking a tile that I thought could be good in a herringbone pattern. And then my builder actually custom built white oak shelving and the hood cover. Very happy with how those matched the floor. When it comes to the main bathroom, the key changes that I wanted to make sure we had was a really large shower with a very comfortable brass hardware, and of course having the great Toto near-rest toilet. The upstairs unit is an income property. It has everything you need in terms of rental income potential. Right now, the market rate for the unit is in the $2,500 per month range. I'm actually relocating to Europe. Going back to Europe, it's something that I've been planning to do for some time. To the person that would ultimately live here, I definitely would have a list of pointers. I'd like to make sure they know how to actually get to Home Depot and Whole Foods, just knowing where great restaurants are and kind of where the attractions are. I would say that this home is very much now turnkey.